So out on the track at the moment, the youth mini stocks, a gaggle of them. That's how we describe them. Out there on the track at the moment, they're going to get round and get ready to start straight away. Daryl Southern up here from Riverside Raceway down in Invercargill is coming up the commentary box to say g'day. Good to have another commentator in the building. As we get another yellow, a few of the cars there just straggling behind a little bit. They're all keen to go, and it's still yellow, so hopefully they work that out. There's a little bit of controversy in the start there. I think they've worked it out now. Yellow flag was being shown. So we'll just try to get them gridded up as quickly as we possibly can. Original grid position board comes out. As I said, if you're interested in letting someone know around New Zealand or around the world that the live streaming is on here at the Heavy Track Central Motor Speedway, it is a great opportunity for them to tune in, sit back, relax at home somewhere around the world, around New Zealand, catch up with what's going on out here on the track. Tell them to jump on the Central Motor Speedway Facebook page, and all the information is on there, so you can get on for $20, and that $20 goes to the club. It's just a fundraiser for them, and it's been working out pretty good. Couple of cameras to watch on there. So some of the footage from last night was looked at by the Motor Speedway New Zealand officials to try to decide if anybody was in the right or the wrong. And it's a great opportunity to just have be involved when you're not at the Speedway. And if anybody out there is live streaming and they are having any issues, any problems, any questions you would like, you need to jump on to the Faded Photography Facebook page, faded.co.nz. Jump on the Faded Photography website, send them a message, and if you're having troubles, they will try to help you out as quickly as they possibly can, so you can enjoy what is happening out here on the track. 1200cc engines in these youth mini stocks, 12 to 16-year-olds racing them. And as we saw last night, it doesn't always go to plan. Clay Dawson had a bit of a hit over there in turn number 2. Car wasn't too bad, says Dad. I was talking to Brent before in the club rooms, but young Clay, who's walking around here tonight, has got what he's sporting. I'm not sure how many the chicks he's showing to try to impress them, but he's sporting some seatbelt sunburn, as we call it in the racing, and he's just a little bit sore to be out there tonight. He was keen as mustard. Everybody else said, you might sit this one out, sunshine, as they come through turn number 4 to collect the green. A little bit of jump there by one of the cars, but I think they might have got away with it. And that was Nick Swale, who thought he'd go a little bit early. Harrison Brown's going to be the one to take over the lead. Oh no, Swale, he wants to go at the lead as well as they head down through turn number 2. Everybody's managed to keep it clean, and Harrison Brown takes up the command and the lead as they head through turn 3 and 4. Ella Colvin coming through there now. Great drive last night by Ella, and she's doing another great job tonight. She's going to slide away up into second position as they head down to turn 1 again. As Josh Evans had a cracker last night, he's having another good one tonight, up into third. Swale gets shunted back to 4th. Then we go back to Lytton. Another driver coming through is Lucas Erskine in that 91T car. Watch out for him. Ashley Finch there as well in the 18T, and also George Headley. So there's plenty of good drivers up the front, but the battle at the front at the moment is a 3-way battle, and that's between Harrison Brown, Josh Evans and Ella Colvin. And at the moment, Brown's out in front, Evans is second and Colvin is third. But here comes the hard-charging Lucas Erskine in 4th position. He's got about 8 or 9 to make up. Oh, bit of contact between Evans and Brown as they headed through turns 3 and 4, side by side. They're not giving each other an inch here. A couple of back markers to go round as Ella Colvin makes contact with a wall as she heads down to turn number 1, gets away with it. And here comes Lucas Erskine. He was watching all that unfold in front of him. Another couple of back markers. So Lucas Erskine right next to Ella Colvin as they head down to turn number 3 now. Manages to get it into third. Josh Evans is out in front. Harrison Brown next. Then Lucas Erskine. Then we're going to go back to Lytton. And now Ella Colvin. They're fighting it out for 4th and 5th. But it's Lytton that'll get into 4th. Ella Colvin back to 5th. Then we've got Marcus Scott in the mix again now. He's sort of snuck up from out of the blue, but certainly making his presence felt now as they come round. Josh Evans making a little bit of a break on Harrison Brown. He's got about 4 or 5 car lengths in it, heading down to turn number 1. Then we'll go back to Lucas Erskine in the 91T car. Fighting better tonight is the 44C of Lytton. Back there in fourth position as Lucas Erskine tries a passing move down in turn number 3 on Harrison Brown. Can't get it to stick. Josh Evans, he's managing just to pull away a little bit more. Lucas Erskine's down the inside. So Erskine gets the lead, gets the second, straight away from Harrison Brown to turn 1. So he's going to be chasing Josh Evans pretty quickly as they all head down to turn number 3, further back in the pack. Burson fighting hard with Swale and also Jones in the 43T car. So they're having a bit of a battle further back in the pack. But out the front of the moment as the white flag comes out, it's Josh Evans on his bumper, Erskine. Then we'll go back to Brown, then Lytton, then Marcus Scott. Colvin managing to hold on to that pack just as they head down towards turn number 3 now. Josh Evans has got it by a car length on Lucas Erskine. Lucas Erskine, always a very, very good finisher, and he's managed to do it. He's managed to pull off the win. Josh Evans went a little bit too high into turn number 4. Lucas Erskine sees the opportunity, dove down, and manages to pull out the win. Great effort. He's been doing it all season, and he manages to efficiently do it again. So the results there was Lucas Erskine first. Then we go to Marcus. It says Marcus Scott. It certainly wasn't. It was Josh Evans. So what a great finish there. Lucas Erskine, a few of the drivers could learn off that. I didn't think he had it. He was a whole car length behind as he entered into turn number 3. Managed to pull it back and some. As well as that, fastest out on the track. He's managed to get away with a 21.7. Next fastest, and the only other driver in the 21s will be Marcus Scott on a 21.9. Then we fall back into the 22s. Fastest of those would be Alec Colvin on a 22.1. So youth mini stocks sorted for their first outing. As I said, they did pretty well. Had a bit of trouble last night in a couple of those. In fact, they had one race shortened by after only 2 laps. A few of the cars, and certainly when Clay went in quite heavy into turn number 2. But all the drivers looking to get through there. I think it was only one car, Jess Evans, has been pushed by brother Josh Evans off the track. And possibly Bailey Craig is another one that stopped out there in the middle. So only a couple of casualties out of that one.